Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Dan. This is going to be a first for the channel. I am doing a Blu-ray haul video. I've been wanting to do it this whole year so far basically, but something happened at the end of the month, or I couldn't get to it, or I didn't get enough stuff. Like in January I didn't get that much. So this is going to be for January, February, and March of 2021. So let's get right into it. First up is one of my favorite movies from last year, and that is Promising Young Woman. Just a great movie. I'm lending it to a friend, so if you see some of these that just have slipcovers, that's why. I'm not a fan of this cover anyway. A great movie. I love that it's up, for awards and everything. Carey Mulligan does a great job. If you have not seen this yet, I definitely recommend it. And also, these are in no order, just how I stacked them, basically. So next, we have another one of my favorites from last year, and that is Love and Monsters. Love and Monsters was such a fun and surprising movie because I didn't know what to expect when going in. I didn't really know much about it. I don't think I had watched any of the trailers. I'm a fan of Dylan O'Brien. It was very good. I do have a review of it on my channel. You could definitely check that out. It's from my earlier days, so I might not be as good as talking about movies, and talking in general. So Love and Monsters, definitely recommend it. One of my favorites from last year. That was a slipcase. I don't throw my things like that. Next, I don't know, is another, I don't want to say favorite of last year, but I definitely had fun with this one, and that is Freaky. Freaky was it's a fun movie. It's by the creators of Happy Death Day, which are really good movies. It's the first one. I like the second one, but not as much. And I don't like this as much as the first Happy Death Day either, but it's a definite funny, kind of fun ride to take. I recommend this one as well. Next up is another one of my favorites of last year, and I promise the next one I say is not one of my favorites of last year. But this one is, and that is Soul. I have the Target exclusive edition. I love the sets that Target does. It's really nice. They come with a little kind of a fat case, and you have a little booklet here, and then you have your 4K and Blu-ray and digital copy. Just a great set. I love the sets that Target does. Alright, next is definitely not one of my favorites of last year, but I'm a completionist. It's DCEU. I need it. So it's Wonder Woman 1984, the sequel to the 2017 Wonder Woman, which I think is a far superior film. That one's one of my favorites of the DCEU. I would put this as probably my least favorite, but not one that I would like, I'm not watching that ever again. Suicide Squad, though, is the old one, obviously, is one that, that's probably the only one that I would say I don't like. Josh Whedon's Justice League is not so much either, but I wouldn't say that I hate this one, but I definitely was let down by it. I wouldn't mind doing a more in-depth spoiler review of this, just going into my thoughts about it. I mean, a lot of people have already said the negatives that I also agree with. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're interested enough to remember to comment about it, comment if you're interested in me doing a spoiler review analysis of Wonder Woman 1984. Next, we have, this is kind of a catch-up movie from a while ago, and that's Black Swan. It was on sale. A few of these were on sale for, really good prices. And I'm fearing that maybe, some of these are going out of print soon. I love physical media, so I definitely want to keep physical media alive. So I wanted to get this just in case it was going out of print soon. So Black Swan, I have not seen this in years. I don't remember much about it, but I do remember liking it. And it's a very well-made film. So, yeah, check it out. Alright, so next is Godzilla 2014, the new 4K set that just came out. I have not watched it in 4K yet because I just rewatched these leading up to Godzilla vs. Kong. You can check out that playlist above. Go check it out. I have Godzilla 2014, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Godzilla vs. Kong. A spoiler review with Sean from Lost in the Reel, and a non-spoiler review that I do myself. All of this is up on my channel. And the spoiler review with Sean from Lost in the Reel is also the same video up on his channel as well. Definitely go check those out. I had, for the most part, a fun time revisiting the Monsterverse in preparation for Godzilla vs. Kong. So Godzilla, the new 4K release. And then that leads me to my next one. I had to get it. I'm a completionist. Godzilla, King of the Monsters on 4K. I didn't own this one on any format before this, but for my videos leading up to Godzilla vs. Kong, I decided to get it. It was better on rewatch. You could see my full review. You know, it's on my channel. Next is another one that I literally just got because it was so cheap on Amazon one day, and that is the Brawl. And that's Brawl in Cell Block 99. So I actually have not seen this yet, but I'm hearing good things about it. I literally got it because it was like dirt cheap. And I'm excited to check it out, so I'll be checking it out soon. Let me know, what do you think of the Brawl in Cell Block 99? Have you guys seen it? What did you think of it? Is Vince Vaughn great in it? Let me know down in the comments. I'm excited to check this one out. One second, there's dogs barking. Next up is an A24 film, and that is The Lighthouse, starring William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. I tell people that Robert Pattinson, don't judge him on his Twilight days. He's so much better than that. Watch Good Time, watch The Lighthouse, watch the trailer for the new Batman movie. He's better than Twilight. Way better than Twilight. This was a good movie. It was different, weird, but I appreciated that. I enjoyed my time watching this one. It's really well done. The black and white looks beautiful. Very eerie and dark, but I recommend it. It's not for everyone. I actually think most A24 films are not for everyone, but I liked this one. Next up is just kind of getting this on 4K, even though I have it on a bunch, but is Avengers, the first Avengers. I'm trying to collect all the Marvels on like individual 4Ks. I want the slipcase, so I will be getting that eventually. But this was just kind of a catch-up one with the Disney Movie Club I'm a part of. Each month they'll send you, oh, do you want to do this? Disney Movie Club's cool. I will put my link down below if anyone is interested. You get a bunch of movies for like $1 when you sign up, but you just have to commit to whatever the commitment is at the time, you know, a number of featured titles that they're going to send you. And if you don't respond to those feature titles, you are going to get them in the mail and they're going to charge you. So make sure you respond to those feature titles if you want them or not. And if you add stuff to your cart with the feature titles, you'll get a discounted price on the rest of the stuff that you add. So that's very cool. So that's why I'm kind of catching up on the Marvel movies, the Star Wars movies, Disney movies, Pixar movies, all that jazz. So I have Avengers. This I just got because I wanted something that came with it, or like, I can't remember exactly, but this is from the Disney Movie Club. And it's the Disney Princess 3 movie collection. Moana, Tangled, and The Little Mermaid. Not seen Tangled actually yet. I do plan on it because I hear it's really good. And I love Disney, so I'm not ashamed that I do own this. I might sell this one. I'd rather have these movies individually. But I don't actually have... I think I have The Little Mermaid separately. But I don't have the other two separately. But I did enjoy Moana. So, Moana. Sorry. On the back, it's on the side. So, yeah, Moana. And, but yeah, Disney Movie Club exclusive. It's cool. Check out Disney Movie Club. Like I said, I'll put my link down in the description.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
Next is another one from Disney Movie Club, because guess what? They have Fox movies now. And that is The Greatest Showman. I love The Greatest Showman. I'm probably selling this because I already have it on Blu-ray, and I would get it on 4K if I'm going to upgrade. But this came with a cool lithograph and something else, so I just wanted that. So I did buy this as well. Discounted price. Really good movie. I enjoyed the musical. I know it's based off P.T. Barnum, but don't go into it thinking that it's you know, P.T. Barnum biography or whatever. It's not a it's not realistic to how he really was. But the music is good and the movie is good. Just picture it's about a different circus person. Next is a comedy classic that I just visited a couple years ago that I absolutely loved. A sequel for it just came out. But this is the original Coming to America, the 4K set that just came out December, I want to say. I think I got this in January. I absolutely have a ball with this movie. It's so funny. I definitely recommend checking out Coming to America, the first one. Eddie Murphy, just really a classic comedy, I think. Just check this out. The second one, whatever. It was what it was. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I got some chuckles, but wasn't that great. But this one is definitely a comedy classic to me. Yeah, another one from the Disney Movie Club, and that is The Sound of Music. I think this one came with Greatest Showman with the next couple that I'm going to do. Discounted prices. It's not like you get them for free with that. And then you get a lithograph. So, Sound of Music. I actually have not seen this in its entirety, but I'm definitely going to check it out because I know it's a classic. The next two, also Disney Club, like I said, with the ones from before, and that is Mary Poppins and Mary Poppins Returns. I'm a fan of Mary Poppins, at least when I was a kid. I haven't watched it in a while. Mary Poppins Returns I saw in the theater. It was okay. I really like Emily Blunt as the character. Of course, I really like Julie Andrews as the character. It was cool seeing Dick Van Dyke, so old, do all that stuff at the end. Spoilers of Mary Poppins Returns. There was some cool stuff in it. There was some good music. But I wanted it in my collection. You know, I'm a huge Disney fan. I love Disney. So I definitely want to have the classics in my collection. And since Mary Poppins has a sequel, decided to get that. And I'm a fan of Emily Blunt. Next was just to clear some space because I have Ted and Ted 2 separately, so I just got the Ted 2 Thunder Buddy collection. I'm not even that big of a fan of Ted 2, so I really just could have had Ted 1. Ted 2 was okay. It had some parts that were good in it, but nah. But Ted 1 I like a lot. I think it's really funny. Original premise, but a lot of the story beats are like romantic comedy even, or friendship movie, you know, coming, you know. And I enjoyed the first one. I just wanted to, you know, it's not a movie, so I need these two separately as separate entities. I was like, I'll just get them in a set, and this was really cheap. So Ted 1 and Ted 2. Next was another just clean up, catch up, and upgrade, because I had this on DVD, but that's 10 Things I Hate About You. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. And so 10 Things I Hate About You is one that I really like. It's probably one of my favorite, like, high school teen romantic comedies. The 10th anniversary edition, I think this was just cheap. Yeah, this was just cheap on Amazon one day. Decided to get it. Was kind of nervous. Maybe it was going out of print. But, yeah, I'm excited. Next is another one that was kind of just catch up, and that is Proposal. I have it on DVD, decided to upgrade it, because I really like this comedy. I don't know if it's seen as a great comedy to a lot of people, but I love this romantic comedy. I think Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock do a good job here. It's not amazing, but I like it.
It's game time, shiznit.
Next was a movie that came out this year that had a lot of surprises in it. I actually really enjoyed and was intrigued for most of it. The ending was a little bit of a letdown, but I liked it. And that is Don't Tell a Soul. And it's with Rainn Wilson, so Dwight. And it has Jack Dylan Grazer. He's one of the brothers from Shazam, and he is also one of the kids from It and It Chapter 2. And then we have Fionn Whitehead, whatever. This was a good movie. The ending was kind of at times, but check out Sean from Lost in the Reels review. He reviewed this, and I agree with a lot of what he said. This is a movie that's actually going to lead to kind of an original video. I don't know how original it is, but to me, and what I call movies like this, I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to do the video eventually, but The Way Back. Okay, so I guess I could say like movies that have, you know, a connection to them, to you. And The Way Back, I liked it. Ben Affleck does a great job, but I normally probably would not have owned this, but the reason I did is because it's the last movie I got to see in theaters before the pandemic hit, before all theaters were shut down, so it means more to me. I saw it with my friend, and her and we enjoyed it. We didn't love it, but it's a good one. So yeah, that's The Way Back, last movie I saw before the pandemic. Next, we have a movie that I saw last year, and that's The King of Staten Island. It just came out last year, I think. Yeah, it just came out last year anyway. I'm trying to think, is this one of the movies that like was $20? I think it might have been. But anyway, so it's one of the... I haven't done that damn often, but it's one of the movies I think I paid the $19.99. It's one of the movies I think I paid the $19.99. It's one of the movies that I paid the $19.99 for, if that was a thing. I can't remember. But no, I liked this movie. I like Pete Davidson. I thought he put on a really good performance. So The King of Staten Island. It was fine. It was good. It was good. I liked it enough to buy it. Then I have 2 sets that were pretty cheap and I didn't want to pass up on, and that is the Bourne Ultimate, no, the Ultimate Collection Bourne 4K. I hear these aren't the greatest transfers, or at least some of them, but I've only seen one or two of these, and I wanted to check them out. And this was cheap. This was like I don't remember, but this was like the price of 2 4Ks or one or two 4Ks at even. So I wanted to check this out. Looking forward to watching these. Next, and the final pickup of the January, February, and March. I can't remember when I picked this up. I want to say February, but it was cheap. I actually have not seen any of these in their entirety. I've seen clips here and there and parts, and I've heard really good things about them. And that is ipman, the complete collection. It's 4K, really cool collection. I had to get this. I can't even remember how much it was, but it was cheap. It was, I want to say, less than $60, which is great for, 4 movies, a special edition thing, and a poster. So, really cool set. I can't wait to try these out. So I think from now on, unless I don't get that much or don't get anything, I'm going to try to do, a haul video each month. So if you like these haul videos, let me know down in those comments. Blow up those comment sections. What did you pick up this month? What did you pick up January through March, I guess? What do you think of my pickups? What are some of your favorites from that list? What are some of the ones you would never own? Let me know down in the comments. Blow up those comment sections. And if you've liked this, please like this video. Share this video with the physical media lovers in your life. All the physical media collectors, share this video with them. Comment down below. Please hit that notification bell, subscribe, and come to the Upside Dan.